What's going on, everybody? What's going on, YouTube? Teutonians. Remember, you guys, you cannot spell Titans without putting that T-A in it. Hey, y'all, so check this out. We keep hearing stuff about Mike VRABEL. People keep asking me, yo, TA, you want him to stay? You want to trade him? Like, what would you want to do? Like, what's going to make you happy? What's the right thing to do? First of all, what makes me happy is irrelevant because, you know, they're not... What makes me happy isn't what's gonna, what's gonna change the team. They're not gonna listen to me just because, you know what I mean. It doesn't work like that. Mike VRABEL, I think I like Mike VRABEL. I don't like how he doesn't. It seems like he allows his coaches to continue to make the same mistakes for too long. Seems like they're never corrected, to be honest. So I like Mike VRABEL, I really do. You know, I would personally be okay with him staying, and I'd be okay with him being traded. If we can get a first round pick for him, you gotta do it. I'm sorry. Like, I like the guy and everything. He's cool, but another first round pick, if you're able to get a first round pick for a coach who has shown, I mean, obviously coach of the year before, but he's shown so many fucking mistakes where it's head scratching mistakes. Like, really? But then he does do a lot that shows, like, yeah, this guy, is a legit ass coach. He won coach of the year. So I think I'm okay with either or. I think because of the last couple years, some of the things VRABEL's done has really made it to where, and I've defended VRABEL to the top of the top, like no other, really. I love VRABEL. Like, I have supported him like full on. But when it gets to the point where, like I said, you see Tim Kelly doing fucking first down runs up the middle every play and never adjusting. Second down and long, he loves to run up the middle for no reason. It goes nowhere. It's like, why do you not adjust? There, like, he barely, like, Tim Kelly, like, how is Tim Kelly not doing more plays with Derrick Henry and Ty J together? Like, that clearly works almost all the time, and Tim Kelly barely did it. Why didn't Mike VRABEL be like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what's going on? Like, it's crazy to me. Like, that's the thing that kind of bothers me the most, is that we got we didn't have as, look, I get it. We didn't have the talent this year. We get it. We're gonna have two picks in the top 45 guaranteed. It's something like that. That's amazing, right? Number 7 draft pick, the most money to spend once Tannehill's gone. So I just, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to just judge VRABEL as a whole, because, like, again, coach of the year, started out so damn good, took us from looking terrible to almost in the Super Bowl. It's just, like I said, these past 2 years really made it 50-50 for me. If we can get a first rounder for him, we got to make it happen. If not, just keep him, because I think VRABEL's a great coach. I really do. I just think that he just, like I said, he allows his coaches to get away with mistakes for too long, and it's unacceptable. So, I mean, I would love to know what you guys think in the chat section below. VRABEL is, again, he's done a lot of great things for us, a lot of good things, but it's not a what have you done for me. It's a what have you done for me now. And everyone's tired of losing. Everyone's tired of VRABEL allowing, that same style, Tim Kelly style offense to be ran. Like, and Tim Kelly did good sometimes. Tim Kelly had creative plays, and I've given him credit for that. But the thing that Tim Kelly doesn't do is he doesn't know how to be consistent. Tim Kelly doesn't know how to go outside his first drive. He has his first drive written up. Everything looks good 9 times out of 10. But he doesn't have situational football IQ when it comes to calling plays. He doesn't understand that on second down and 10, you don't have to run up the fucking middle all the time. It's okay to do other things. Like, it's so crazy. He just bends over, squats down, and he's just looking around. It's just like, not it, bro. Like, you look, that's not it right there. So I'd be okay with keeping VRABEL as long as all the Shane Bowen's gone, as long as Tim Kelly's gone, and we get some new guys there. And obviously we've got to hit on these draft picks. We've got to hit on we've definitely got to hit on the free agency. Again, T. Higgins is the guy we're going to be looking for. Secondary will be definitely something we're looking for. We also got to look at re-signing our own players. Azeez Al-Shaair, I think I'm getting his name right from pretty well now. I think he broke our Titans record in tackles. Again, there's an extra game to do that, so records will start to be broken. But again, shout out to him. He's somebody I would love to spend some money on to bring back. Sean Murphy-Bunting is somebody that I'd be okay with him, as a secondary starter. But again, there's a lot of things that go into what we're going to do. D-Hop, I swear, I hope he comes back. I mean, he knows Will Levis loves to throw the ball. Will Levis is like backyard football almost, with a rocket arm. He gives receivers the opportunity to go out there and make a play. And if DeAndre Hopkins wants to continue to get, you know what I'm saying, unless he wants to go to a team, that can give him a similar opportunity but a better chance to win a ring right now, I mean, that's cool. Do it. He's earned the right to do whatever he wants to do. But I would love for him to stay with Will Levis and literally for the next however long he wants to stay in the league, stay with us and help Will Levis, develop and get better and lead us into the new stadium, with Will Levis having you there as his safety blanket. What a pickup from him. Chig really played well towards the end of the season. He's still getting drops. I get that. He's still getting drops. But I think overall I'm pretty happy with how he finished. Josh Wiley looked pretty good overall as well throughout the season. He looked better than Chig overall to me. When he had the ball in his hands, he actually looked like he was more agile than Chig. And mind you, he's 6'6" or 6'7". Chig obviously a lot stronger, probably quicker too, speed-wise. But the way that he was bouncing around, moving around, man, Josh Wiley looked good. And then the way that Chig came on, if they both play good, that'll only benefit us in the long run. But we got to figure out what we're going to do. Like I said, we've got a lot of holes. We've got zero speed on the outside. Chris Moore, shout out to him. He played very, very well. He's really good at 50-50 balls. He just lacks, go route speed. Like look at that throw that Trevor Lawrence missed yesterday, you guys, what is it, to the we had who did he throw it to Ridley. He threw it to Ridley, and when he threw it to him, he was already too far. He was already way too far. Trevor Lawrence was, I don't know what it was, but he threw the ball and it touched the end of his fingertips. So I kind of blame Trevor Lawrence overall. I thought it was Trevor Lawrence's fault, but I thought it was an overthrow. You guys can let me know in the chat section below. I felt like it was an overthrow. That being said, Calvin Ridley was open. He outran everybody by what was he open by, 10 yards at least. So I think that right there shows that we need something like that. I mean, obviously we want guys to catch the ball, but the fact that he was able to just outrun us, and he already scored on us earlier in the game by running right by us. So I think that overall, we need speed. We got to get guys who can go by people like that. And Chris Moore, he's not really that guy. NWI definitely is not that guy. DeAndre Hopkins is not fast, but he's got every move in the book that he can make. He can make you move with. He can make you fall for his hesitation move. He can get you with an in out. He can get you with anything, and his catch radius is everywhere. I mean, we saw yesterday he made what did he make, 2 or 3 one-handed catches, just unbelievable catches. So, but we got to get faster because, like I said, we don't. Traylon Burks barely plays. When he does play, he looks okay. He's just not changing games for us at all, and he's a first-round pick. So, Malik Neighbors is somebody that I'm really interested in. If we're picking at 7, we're definitely not going to be able to get Marvin Harrison Jr. So if he's not there, both tackles are probably going to be gone too. Joe Alt and Fasciano are going to probably be gone if you look at the teams in front of us. So I think that overall, we might be just looking at I mean, Neighbors if he's there. I mean, if we miss out on all 4 of those players, that would be crazy. I mean, we could be stuck with, you know, I don't want to pick any other receivers. I don't think that's the right thing to do. Kool-Aid, maybe that could be a high take. Latham, maybe. I'm not sure. He's a big ass blocker. He's really big. So I don't know, you guys. You guys had to let me know what you guys would think. Hopefully, sitting there at 7, we get one of those 4 guys. That's ideal. And a few of these guys do need quarterbacks. So hopefully, somebody also thinks. Hopefully, Penix Jr. and or you know, Daniels or you know, one of these guys moves up and somebody takes a shot at one of these quarterbacks so that one of these tackles or receivers can slide down to us. That'd be fucking awesome, right? But yeah, there's a lot of changes coming. The NFL draft is coming up. I'm gonna have so many hangouts, group discussions on the NFL draft. It's gonna be fun. The free agency, again, going after guys with the most money to spend, bringing in guys to solidify the offensive line, bringing in more guys on the defense. Obviously, we need some safeties. Amani Hooker played pretty good, but, you know, just not healthy again. So just expect to see a new safety, obviously, new faster weapons on the outside, maybe even a new fucking head coach. We'll see. Derrick Henry still up for debate. Love to bring him back. Tyjae Spears, I saw Kayla Anderson, shout out to her. She said something about Tyjae Spears mentioning he may want to go single digit. So I commented on Twitter after. I was like, if he changes his number, I even tagged Tyjae. I'm like, you got to go to number 3, bro, because number 3 is Caleb Farley. But I mean, come on, let's be honest. So if he went to number 3, bro, imagine that. I said, I told him, I was like, pick number 3 because everybody is thinking you ain't every down back. You can't play 3 downs. That'd be a perfect number for him. Or he could pick number 2. Number 2 is number 2 could be baby Derrick Henry, you know, cut it in half. I think that'd be pretty cool also. But either way, whatever number he picks, I think that'd be dope to go to a single number for Tyjae. I think 32 has already fit in. I think a lot of people like that. But I think he knows that if Derrick Henry leaves, he's going to have every opportunity to become a focal point and a face of this franchise. Everybody knows Titans love their running backs, and this guy's explosive. So I'd like to know what you guys think about, you know, the head coaching situation. I'd like to know what you guys think about the NFL draft and everything like that coming up. And yeah, make sure you guys hit that like, comment, subscribe. If you guys like if you guys like all this, you know, all this content, you know, you wanna be generous, you wanna support the channel. Make sure you hit that Cash App, $Titan Anderson. Leave a message and I'll read it off at the next video. Tighten up, Code Blue Cyclops swag. You can't spell Titans without putting that T-A in it.